Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look again at euro currency. So the period where we had no news gradually turning to the period where everybody starts preparing for the central bank meetings. So today we have the European Central Bank. The CPI numbers that we've got recently, well, was actually neutral, which is because it was according to the expectations, and indirectly, it suggests that inflation is not dropping in the United States. But at the same time, we do not see any big changes, at least in the official inflation. So it has made no impact, as you can see. So currently, investors start watching for a European Central Bank. Some intrigue exists, although the majority of the investors still think that it will be 25 basis point cut. Some, well, intrigue stands around the 50 basis point cut, because to be honest, Europe has reasons to cut rate faster. Just we could see just on the situation in Germany, the political turmoil in France, and some other moments. So, and nobody will accuse the European Central Bank if it will cut rate for the 50 basis point. But for the truth's sake, this probably is a less probable situation. So currently, on a technical, we do not see anything really important here. Nominal trend remains bullish, and many things will depend on what Christine Lagarde will tell about further perspective for European Central Bank activity, how she will assess the current situation in the economy. Euro currently is rising in anticipation of the possible just 25 basis points rate change. At the same time, I wouldn't rely too much on this performance, just because if you take a look, for example, on 10-year bonds, they are rising, yields is rising, so this makes pressure on dollar rivals. And that action might be just purely speculative tricks, those who are just trying to shake the market before the European Central Bank meeting. On the longer time frame, you could see that market stands in the downside range. We have said everything already about this head and shoulders pattern. So why this is negative for this market, for this pattern, which is actually makes us to stay aside from any long positions by far on the euro currency. On Great British Pound stands in slightly better condition. It's just because take a look at the Great British Pound, you could see that it stands above the neckline. So actually it stands right there. And now it stands upon it, just flirting around, standing above the neckline. It's making the consolidation. You understand, the consolidation above the neckline and below neckline is two different moments, especially when this consolidation on the euro currency stands near the bottom of the right arm. So I am still a bit doubt on the perspective for the euro currency with a strong upward action here, although you can see market is making some attempt to do this. On the hourly chart, overall action was relatively choppy. And here we are coming once again to the same barrier where we already were 3 or 4 times. So that was the first time, it's first consolidation, collapse. So now it becomes resistance, breakout, once again support, breakout, now against will be resistance. So let's keep watching what will happen here. In the current circumstances, I do not see actually any good background for taking any position. Just because we are at the eve of the European Central Bank meeting, it's might be risky and very choppy price action, which is not really pleasant thing to deal with. At the same time, we do not have any clear patterns. So let's just watch what will happen around 105.35 area. It's because it's potentially interesting for possible taking the short position here. And of course 105.72, these two resistances might be interesting. But you understand the central bank statement could make some significant impact on the performance, and that's the reason why I just prefer to not take position immediately and wait for results. At the same time, results will be not revolutionary, I suppose. So it brings just volatility, but no significant impact and no changing of the direction. So we will see. I just would like to avoid this unnecessary volatility. And then we could, the market will quiet a bit more, we will be able to make some reasonable decision on what direction actually to trade. Because action currently stands fast to the upside, while within the peripheral few sessions on the previous week we have the bearish patterns and actually bearish type of action. So this contradiction bit at the eve of the central bank meeting, it's not really our friend. So that's the reason, another reason why maybe it makes sense to wait for clarity.